How is it going, guys? Drew Peacock here, back with another video. A lot of you guys are probably in the market for buying your first car, or maybe just trying to buy a new project car. Today we're going to be taking a look at cars you should probably avoid, at least if you care about your public image and respect. Of course, this is all just opinionated and it's for fun, so don't take anything too serious. I pulled these cars yesterday. I don't really remember them too well, so let's just go ahead and dive right in. I did pull a handful though, so we're gonna be moving through them pretty quickly. I'm not gonna spend too much time on each car. Anyways, first car is a 2007 Chevrolet Cobalt SS Coupe. The car itself, just a normal Chevrolet Cobalt SS wouldn't be a bad first car. It's not something super crazy where you'll hurt yourself, but it's not something super lame where people are gonna laugh at you. This one, though, is probably the checklist of what not to do to your car. Fake hood scoop? Check. Useless canards? Check. Fake fender vents? Check. Lambo doors on a Chevrolet Cobalt? Check. I can tell the owner takes care of this car, so I'm not going to diss the car too much because, it looks like he takes very good care of it. The paint's in pretty good condition. There's no huge dents or anything on the car. But it's just, when you go and you throw everything that AutoZone and Pep Boys and Wish.com sells, when you go and throw that at your Chevrolet Cobalt, you can't expect too many people to take you too seriously. It is a Cobalt SS, don't get me wrong, but when you got this much bullshit just taped to your car, I can't imagine that you're going to be the guy everyone's flocking to at the car meet when you pull up. And if they do, it is for the wrong reason. Now this car, if you want to do a quick little Transformation Tuesday and you want to buy it, it's very easy. You buy it and you tear all the bullshit off. It's just held on with 3M tape. Should take you an hour. And if you can take all of the car mods off of a car within an hour, then they probably ain't doing jack shit. Let's see what his description says. Let's see. Finally decided to sell my baby. No, please don't. Please, I don't want to sell my baby. Chevrolet Cobalt SS, Lambo doors. Automatic transmission, runs and drives amazing, well-maintained, no rust. Where's your mod list? Synthetic oil change. Where's your mod list? Here we go. List of modifications. Thank you. Lambo doors, professionally installed. Paperwork in hand. Pioneer. I've never heard of that performance brand, Pioneer, so I don't know what that's all about. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That I don't know. Maybe that's like hands-free driving. Black Cat Customs orange cluster, SS logo, orange LED halo eye headlight. Oh, he doesn't have car mods. He has a bunch of bullshit he installed on his car. If you're listing your radio as a car mod, you've seriously messed up and went wrong somewhere. Next car, we have a 2004 Honda Civic Si hatchback 2-door. And this has to be the single ugliest effing car I have seen all day. You guys know I'm not a huge fan of negative camber or exaggerated camber. It's disgusting. And when you throw it on this egg of a car, it just amplifies how ugly and useless this car is. The interior, well, it's not the worst thing ever. Luckily, his RICERS didn't really go into the interior. We got an aftermarket steering wheel, probably detachable, little gold shift knob. That's about it, though. Wheel setup, you got some little 3-piece wheels here. Not the worst thing ever. The car itself has potential. But when you go and you throw negative 15 degrees of camber on it, it just completely butchers any potential that it had. And then at the same time, when you got two fucking cannons sticking out of the back end, and this thing just sounds like a lawnmower on a Sunday morning. Just, right when you wake up, that thing that wakes you up on Sunday morning and you hate, like when your neighbor's cutting their lawn like super early, 6 a.m., just starts that lawnmower up. Yeah, this is what that motherfucker probably sounds like. With those bad boys sticking out, guaranteed, you're going to hear this shit from about 3 miles away. You're going to be like, yeah, there's that RICER boy waking up to go work at AutoZone. Nothing wrong with working at AutoZone, man. I love AutoZone. Don't get me wrong. That's my place. That's my go-to place. But come on, man. You don't gotta do this to your car. You could just do a simple little stance build. You don't gotta be super crazy and do it like this. Whatever, clowns will be clowns. You know how they do. Next car is a 2003 Subaru Legacy L Sedan. The L stands for what you're about to receive when you buy this car. You're going to get a big old fat L. Look at this thing. It's a wannabe Subaru WRX. What kind of bullshit is this? What are you trying to sell? You trying to jip me right here? That's a mailbox on your fucking hood. That ain't no performance hood scoop. That looks like half of a mailbox. The rear end too, what is this? Some sort of wide body rally kit? No. That's just some metal you bought at Home Depot. This guy's got the Home Depot sponsorship on deck. Speaking of decks, look at that goddamn wing. Looks like a surfboard. Looks like a snowboard, straight up, actually. Not a surfboard. Let me correct myself. Looks like a snowboard flipped upside down and just molded into that Supra-looking wing. Am I right? Can't have a Subaru without the classic blue and gold color scheme. Talk about a car that's literally just a waste of gas. The gas you pump into this car isn't even worth it. In the description, he doesn't mention any of the bullshit he fucking tacked on this car, so I don't know. Maybe he's just oblivious to it. I mean, he's got a goddamn mailbox on his hood. Come on. Next car is a 1999 Mitsubishi Eclipse RS. Fast and the Furious. What is that? Who's ever heard of that franchise? Like, let's be real here. I know this is an iconic car and everything, but looking back at it, I mean, it do be kind of ricey. Then again, the car scene back then was a lot more different than it is now. The tuner scene was a lot more vibrant and in your face than it is now. And it was a lot more, you know, filled with exhibit and pimp my ride and stuff like that. So I don't blame it, but at the same time, it's like, I mean, if you're going for performance, you don't do none of this dumb shit to your interior. Why would you need gauges way the hell over here? Airbag deploys. Boom. Yep, I know exactly how hot the oil is because the damn oil temp gauge is in my eye socket. It's cool though. This Eclipse is signed. I wonder if it's the actual one or if it's one of the backup cars or what. I mean, it's pretty badass. Don't get me wrong. It's on such a high pedestal because of the Fast and the Furious franchise and Paul Walker and Vin Diesel and what they've done and everything. Don't get me wrong. This is a sick-ass car. I'm not really trying to talk shit about it. But just looking back at it, it's like, yeah, nowadays this shit wouldn't really fly. People would look at this and be like, okay, come on, man. Double-decker wing Sally back here. Go ahead, take your Subway sandwich and, you know, go slide down and pick your damn ingredients. It's a cool car. I don't know if it's $30,000 cool, but it's a cool car. I would imagine if it's the real one, it'd be worth more than $30,000. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's just a replica that's signed. Still cool, though. Next car is a 2006 BMW 3 Series 330 Ci. $5,500. This looks like it's at a dealership. What dealership took in this car and just said, yeah, we're just going to sell it as is? The same tires that it rolled in on, you could tell because it's got stupid white tire lettering on it that was done with some damn whiteout. Same fake-ass hood scoop, same dumbass tow hook. He's got an M Sport badge as his BMW badge just right up there on the hood. Yep, yeah, that's where it goes. Yeah, this is for sure an M Sport. Yep, look at that. Look at that wing right there. Nothing screams performance like that wing. Like these older BMWs, man, you could build them pretty clean. You don't even need to have a super sick one or a super rare one. You could build them pretty clean, but when you go and you throw a fake hood scoop on your car, I mean, people are going to make fun of you. It's just what's going to happen, okay? I mean, I threw a fake hood scoop on my Supra joking around, and people are making fun of me. Next car is a 2003 Dodge Neon for sale, $3,900. And this guy really loves yellow. You think the exterior is a lot of yellow? Well, you're about to be surprised. Look at all that. Holy crap. Everything that you could paint yellow is yellow. If this guy could spray paint the seats yellow, he would. Look at that. I mean, it looks really, like, well done. And it looks really smooth and like it was, like, even wet sanded and polished. Like, it looks clean. But it just looks nasty at the same time. Like, you're rolling in a glizzy damn near with all that mustard up on that shit. Like, that's a lot of yellow. That is a bit too much yellow. A bit too much for my taste. The car itself is like, it's nothing really too special. We see ugly-ass cars all the time. Drew, look at your car. I know, okay? You guys don't need to laugh at my cars. But, yeah, well, the car itself isn't anything too special. Just the whole yellow thing of it, just inside and out, that's a lot of yellow. What do you think those buttons do? Maybe volume up, volume down? I doubt it's nitrous. Next car is a 2000 Honda 130 miles on the engine Civic manual. That's a weird name. That's a weird model of Honda I've never heard of. The Honda 130 miles on the engine Civic manual. It's really weird. Anyways, let's read his description really quick. A lot of money has been spent on this car and has very few little things to fix. The price is negotiable, but don't make silly offers. All right. Well, you know, if you're out here just trying to sell your car and it ain't anything weird or silly, then come on, man. You don't want me to make silly offers when you got your rear end looking like that. Ricer God himself granted you the power to become his damn prince. Look at that shit. That rear end looks like a wannabe Lexus, and you're over here with the double-decker Amazon wing with the vampire fangs on the side, and you don't want us to be silly about it? You got quad exhaust tip exits, but you only got a single exit, and you don't want me to be silly about it? Buckaroo. The whole side of your car is just a joke. It says Civic at the bottom. You got all this fake sponsorship. Oh, this thing is fucking ugly. The interior. Well, let's just throw a bunch of random colors up in there. Let's make it look like Spider-Man's bedroom. Does the side of his car say Sports right there? Is it the Honda Civic Sports? He's got a Toyo tire sticker on it. How much you want to bet this thing doesn't even have Toyo tires on it underneath the hood? Talk about performance. He got the Spider-Man package. We got the red distributor cover. We got the blue valve cover. I mean, come on, man. Spider-Man himself wouldn't have picked a better car to modify. God, I really wish he got a close-up of his tires, man. You want people to not make silly offers, but you're offering this. I will give you $500. Take it or leave it. Next car is a 1992 Mitsubishi Eclipse GS, and I just gotta address this right off the bat, man. Oh, he has a wing on his roof and a double-decker wing on his trunk. How much downforce is enough? Come on, man. You either gotta be pushing like 3,000 horsepower or just have some crazy shit, man, for three forms of downforce total. The double-decker, which counts as 2, and then a single-decker on the roof. Come on, man. And you got flames painted on your car? I mean, come on, man. You got the chrome taillights, the double-decker wing. Here's a beautiful shot of it. We got the double-decker just beautifully placed on the trunk, and then we have the single-decker right there on the roof. Just perfect. It's just, they both live together. It's just a family of wings right here. The rear end of this car looks like a goddamn spider, too, with all those damn taillights. Shit. And the interior, it looks like they ripped the clothes off of Velma from Scooby-Doo and just taped it all against the walls in the dash. It looks like dog shit. But you know you're cool if you got flames in the gauges. You know you're fast when you got flames in the gauges. Looking underneath the hood, we can see he has nothing. He doesn't even have pool noodles. He just wrapped that shit in like green and white tape and shit. I was expecting at least something underneath the hood, something of value, something to show that you did something and modified your car. You just removed your intake. You didn't do anything. And into the interior, you literally have nothing. You don't even have seats. God, this is like half of a car, and you're trying to sell it for normal car price. Talk about a very disappointing automobile. Jesus, you should have stayed in 1992 Mitsubishi. You should have stayed there. Anyway, guys, that's going to do it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a thumbs up. The Mustang is going to go into the shop very soon, but we have a change of plans. A video will be released on that in a couple days. I got to make it and talk about it. But anyways, subscribe to see more videos like this one, and until next video, peace.